Welcome to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan, where we're going to cast and blast you right out of this world with some of the best hunting and fishing stories that you can't even imagine.
This is John Hennigan, along with our host, Frank Selby, of His and Her Fly Shop, one of the premier fly fishing anglers in the world. The guy knows what he's done, and he's taught a lot of professionals. Anyway, Frank, it's good to have you.
Yeah, well, it's always a pleasure with working with you, too.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. I want to mention real quickly, first of all, we do have a $50 winner for the tackle giveaway. It's real simple. All you got to do is reach me at fishtalkradio.com. Go to the Unreal Fishing Tales website, look at their equipment, send me an email, and you'll get at least $25 worth of equipment, maybe $50. And it's guaranteed. It's not a lottery. You're guaranteed to win. And you take care of us, and I'll take care of you. Just to include your phone number so I can call you and make sure you get set up with what it is that you want. So real simple, unrealfishtales.com, and then go to fishtalkradio.com, send me an email, and we'll send you stuff. Free stuff. A lot of it. No, but I've only got a few responses, so I don't know what it takes to get people off there. We just want you to do it within hopefully 24 hours of when you listen to this program. It's played, every day, all different areas. But anyway, just get in touch with us as soon as you can, and we'll fix you up. What else, Frank?
Oh, not much. It looks like we have some great guests again today.
Yep.
And the other thing I really wanted to ask you, I was discussing with a couple other guides. What's your normal tip for a guide per day on the water, if he's good?
Well, when I fish in Mexico, I figure $50 per person. That's for the deck, $50 for the deckhand, $50 for the captain. When you're doing freshwater or guided service, it has a lot to do with how good they are and how they treat you. But, obviously 15% would be a minimum.
A few years ago, a sailor set out to design a boat shoe that was comfortable and stable, non-skid, and wouldn't mark the decks. Today, these incredibly comfortable shoes are worn by anglers, boaters, professional guides, and charter captains. Go to softscience.com to see more. Soft Science shoes and boots are lightweight and shock absorbent with just the right level of support. Several styles come in all sizes. Enjoy the Soft Science shoe in the water and out. Check them out at softscience.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELfunadventures.com.
If you are still using a plastic hardshell cooler, things have changed for the better. AO coolers are lighter with twice the efficiency of the traditional bulky coolers. AO coolers are the best available soft-sided cooler with 3/4-inch high-density closed-cell foam insulation. They will keep ice frozen for 24 hours in hot weather. Easy to carry, less space, it fits product inside for better performance. Go to aocoolers.com to order or find a retailer. Available at West Marine.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fishtails shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtails.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fishtail to share? Unreal Fishtails wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtails.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtails.com.
Catch 'em shallow, I can catch 'em deep. Open water or the back of the creek. Wind and rain to me, it's all the same. I make a living playing this game, and I thank the Lord above every time I can. I get to be a fisherman.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and we have our host Frank Selby with us, and we have our very special friend, our special guest, Jim Korchinski, who's in Alaska right now. He lives there and also in Cabo. Man, what a difference in the climate right now. Man.
Hey there, John. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you guys are a little cool up there right now, aren't you?
It's about minus 30 right now.
Oh,
Celsius.
my God.
Jim, never believe I'll come up in the winter and visit you.
Yeah. Thanks anyway.
Or John either.
Yeah. We love you, buddy, but we'll meet you in Cabo. But anyway, speaking of Cabo, Jim has a fleet of very high-end boats, fishing, cruising ships. And I wouldn't call them boats because they're more like yachts. But give us a quick overview of your fleet right now, Jim.
Well, we've got about 3 different yachts ranging from the entry level, 32, 35 foot, 32 foot is the lures, 35 foot is a Riviera, and then we have 2 upper end yachts that you've been on, the 43 foot Riviera and the 60 foot Bertram.
Whoa, man, that is some high dollar equipment that you've got. And what Jim takes, everything that he has, it looks like it's brand new. You know, he's refurbished it as it needs and rebuilt as it needs. And it is beautiful stuff, you know, leather chairs and immaculately clean and well maintained. So if you're interested in some high-end fishing without paying the high-end pricing, Jim will take care of you.
So I just want to let you know the Dorado fishing has just been off the charts.
Oh, really?
We've been missing the Dorado for a few years. We came back last fall, and it's been strung mostly by the lighthouse.
Yeah.
And you know that is about 40 minutes from Cabo, just around the corner.
Oh, yeah, just right up the coast. And then, of course, the striped marlin is really what Cabo San Lucas is famous for. And there's a reason for that. What is that? Why is it there's such a resident population there?
Well, I think it's because of those mountain shelves. The lighthouse, Golden Gate, and also the Finger have those natural shelves that push up the bait.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason for the marlin to leave because they've got bait every day. It's our friend Poncho that gets fed in the marina.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Poncho the sea lion.
Fat, lazy sea lion. You come in and he cuts up and barks, and he's got bad breath, but he'll jump up on the boat and beg for fish. Anyway, but yeah, there's a deep water trough, and marlin like to travel in that deep water, and they also like bait. So if the bait's there, they're there. And you know, I don't want to get involved in climate change, but everything is cyclical. You know, sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. A lot of it has to do with, you know, jet streams, the current streams, and, you know, the water temperature, but we don't always...
I think we've been getting that warm weather, because you probably know about the San Diego tuna this summer, right?
Oh, yeah, it's unusual. And they're not that far off.
Followed us down, and Mother Nature's been really good to us. We release most of our Dorado that are under 10 pounds, so juveniles.
Yeah.
But I learned through a friend how fast these fish can grow.
Oh.
In 3 months, they can be, 15 pounds.
Well, I've heard that they go to an egg to like 20, 30 pounds in 2 years.
Yeah.
It depends, of course, on the food, but they're incredible, and that's why, I don't have a problem eating a few. You don't want to decimate them, but and they're very tasty. Getting expensive now.
Yeah.
But marlin, we don't kill those.
No, I'm really proud of the marina. I do a lot of observation in the marina, and just a few years ago, I did see some marlin coming back in, and it's very rare now to see a marlin.
Yeah.
In the marina of Cabo.
Oh yeah, back in the day, they used to catch a marlin or two, bring it in and hang it up, get your picture taken, and then walk away. And the locals would, restaurants and stuff would come and get it. Or these women come down and go, "Oh, I need to feed my family." Yeah, your family just happens to own a restaurant. But
true.
But anyway, we got to give it to the orphanage. Yeah. There's not that many orphanages.
I heard a good saying that marlin is not on the menu. So you don't really see marlin presented on the menu ever in Cabo.
Well,
you have to go pretty far and deep to find marlin being presented.
It's first of all, it's against the law to sell it commercially.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem to stop a lot of restaurants. But if it's on the menu, stay away from it.
Yeah. So just let you know, we keep on rising up. I know you like to call and interview me. We just turned the corner. We've got over 4,100 excellent reviews on TripAdvisor. You can probably attest to the luxury of having an English-speaking crew.
Oh, yeah.
So if any of your listeners want to visit our website, it's blueskycabo.com.
blueskycabo.com. And I will make a comment. You go out with 3 or 4 people, 5 or 6, and they've got a captain, a deckhand, and a steward, just to accommodate any need that you might have. And
we're really proud of that. That includes food, that includes photography.
Includes beverages, and you're supposed to send me some pictures. That includes beverages and food. That's most of it, anyway.
Yeah, he has top-notch people working on the boat. Excellent people.
It's a constant process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
and then of course,
if you have a great boat and you have a bad skipper or a bad deckhand, it's horrible.
Oh, hey.
But everybody I've heard that I know it's went out with you guys always rave how great they feel like kings.
Yeah. They take care of you. By the way, Jim, we're just wondering, we're talking about tipping. What do you consider customary for your crew as far as gratuities?
We don't put gratuities on our invoice. We suggest a 15% consideration for gratuity, and we actually have a separate letter that says that gratuities are earned, not expected.
Yeah. Well, they earn them, but that's a tough job. You're there, you might go out, but the captain's there a couple hours before you wake up, getting everything ready, and you guys have got the gear, and you have the right gear, and everything's all set to go when you show up.
So I got a great story for you.
All right, let's do it quick.
So we ran into some raffle winners at the Bisbee, and they had won, I don't know, maybe $6,000 or $7,000 worth of tunic rods and reels. They're from Texas, and they didn't want to bring the rods back. So we arranged a purchase, and so it was a win-win for both parties. I got the rods at a discount, and they got some beer money to take home.
There you go.
But as you are well aware of, the product given away at the Bisbee is world class, and we're proud to have that on our boats.
Well, we don't have time to get into it, but you've got a what do you call that thing you drag behind the boat?
Yeah, we've got a $25,000 dredge system now from Bill Pino from Squid Nation, who won the Bisbee last year. Using that. Yep.
Wow. Well, apparently it works. It's like dragging a candelabra. It looks like a big school of fish, and they follow that, and then they take the hook. Anyway, we got less than a minute. But, Jim, we appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to getting down there, and one of these days we'll have to go fishing again. Oh, by the way, we've got our trip to Alaska coming up, the July 12th to the 16th. We'd like to get you back up there. So, anyway, we'll be in touch. I appreciate it.
Sounds good.
Thanks for talking to us.
I appreciate the phone call.
Thanks for talking to us. All righty, Jim. Okay, you are listening to Fish Hunt Talk Radio. Make sure that you go to unrealfishingtales.com. Look at their equipment. Send me an email at john@fishtalkradio.com, and we're going to get a bunch of product to you. And it's not a lottery. I mean, it's guaranteed. Just give me your phone number. We'll call you and get you set up. All right, we got to go. You're listening to Fish Hunt Talk Radio. Go to the website and listen to us.
Fishing is better than a good day at work.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too, shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
The East Cape of Baja, Mexico is world famous for sport fishing. Dorado, tuna, wahoo, marlin, sailfish, roosterfish, and pargo. The Van Wormer resorts make dreams come true at a price all can afford. Hotel Palmas de Cortez, Playa del Sol, and Hotel Punta Colorado have the biggest and best sport fishing fleet in all of Mexico. Call toll-free to 877-777-TUNA to find out how affordable world-class fishing can be. The finest resorts and the best boats in East Cape. Call 877-777-TUNA.
Vagabundos Del Mar Boat and Travel Club has 42 years experience introducing RVers to the joys of Mexico. Specializing in Baja, Vagabundos leads caravans and sponsors fishing tournaments, trailer boat cruises, and weekend getaways in Mexico and the West. Vagabundos Del Mar also saves its 10,000 members tons of money on low-cost auto insurance. Stay up to date on Mexican travel with the printed newsletter online at vagabundos.com or call 800-474-BAJA.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and we have our host, Frank Selby from His and Her Fly Shop, who's the premier fly angler. And we have Steve Lynch from Procure. Quick question for you, Steve. You've got almost everything. I don't know what I can't remember, but you process, 40,000 pounds a day or some ridiculous thing. But you got virtually, and it's all natural. You get the anchovies and the squid, whatever it is, and juice them up, and that's what you use. It's the real thing. But anything new that's becoming more popular?
Well, nothing new. I mean, like right now at the Sacramento show,
And, what they use here is different from what we use even in Oregon. So not a lot that's new.
Was it for steelhead or what?
More and more.
Salmon?
Well, we're doing it, we've got for salmon, steelhead, trout, kokanee, and sturgeon.
Yeah.
At least for this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how do you... And you harvest a sturgeon? That's interesting.
No, we make scents for sturgeon fishing. So they do sturgeon fish here out of the Delta.
Yeah.
And then by the San Francisco Bay.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So we make scents for the guys to target them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I would say if you have 100 anglers in a room, I doubt if more than one or two have ever caught a sturgeon.
Really?
It's first of all, it's not easy, unless you really know what you're doing, because they kind of tend to hang out, and I guess they hang out in deep water pools, and then they come up towards the top of the edge to feed.
Correct. Yeah. I'm fortunate enough I live pretty close to the Columbia River.
Yeah, there's plenty there.
Running sturgeon.
Mm-hmm, plenty there.
But it's been over harvested, and the seals, the sea lions have been eaten up on them, so they really screw with our regulations.
Yeah.
But for catch and release, it's still a lot of fun to do.
Yeah,
the
they got
Willamette
slot
open
limits
pretty much year round.
Right. Well, some of them you can keep. They got slot limits, but
they do have a slot limit, and they got a very short limit on how much you can keep. So.
Right.
At least Bull Bonneville Dam, they've got strict guides and limits.
They talk about slow growing. There's salmon or sturgeon that over 100 years old.
Yes, they're prehistoric.
Oh, they are. They look like it.
And they're pretty much, their vision is very poor. It's pretty much a scent-driven fishery.
Oh.
Especially down deep, there's virtually no visibility, especially in like that Willamette.
Yeah.
So it's all gone off the scent.
Yeah. What are you, rotten chicken livers, or of course the best?
No,
thing
you don't want
is,
anything rotten, because that actually will deter them.
Oh.
But guys are using anchovies and injecting them with different oils.
Yeah.
They're using the American shad, and they're stripping it.
Oh.
And then injecting that strips, and just half hitching it up their line.
Yeah. Well, I've still got some. If somebody wants to get in touch with us, we've still got some samples. And again, go to unrealfishtails.com. Take a look at their equipment, and it's 50% off is their standard pricing, and then you get another 50% off. So it's a no-brainer. But anyway, go there and then send me an email, john@fishtalkradio.com, and leave your phone number, and we'll send you some stuff, including some Procure for the type of fishing you do. But you guys have been around for a while. How long has Procure been around?
So we started in 1984.
Okay. Doesn't sound like long ago, but I guess it is, huh?
Yeah, and I've been with them since 2001.
Yeah. That's 20 years.
So, dang near.
Yeah.
And you've made some great products.
Oh, yeah. We keep, changing it up. We had a lot of new scents for the southeast coast region. For Florida, Louisiana, and Texas.
Well, it used to be you'd get Procure to cure the bait. And that was pretty much the standard. But you still have that cure that you can cure your own bait. But you've got all these essential oils and such that you don't need to do that. You just put it on.
Yeah, for curing salmon eggs or brining your herring or anchovies or sardines, we have the brine and bite.
Yeah.
That will firm the baits up and lock the scales in, so your bait will last you much longer.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can inject them with oils. And it's just like, bull ice cream, or do you want a bull ice cream with caramel sauce and a few other toppings on it?
Yeah.
It just kind of sweetens the deal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good stuff. But I said you can't keep coming up with new stuff because you've already have everything.
Well, we had 6 new SKUs for, like I said, the southeast region.
Yeah.
For baits there. So we're currently buying right now 47 different baits from across the U.S.
Wow.
And then of those baits, we do blends and custom blends. And And so, we're about 400 different SKUs.
Well, you told me at one time, but what is the amount of fish that you process in a week or a month?
Well, in a month, so your numbers are off just a little bit, John, but in a month, we're probably 40,000 pounds of bait on an average month.
Wow. That's a lot of bait. So you must have trucks filled up coming in from all over.
Yes, that's a big part of my job is making sure that we've got the bait.
Yeah.
We're just not pumping perfume into wax.
Yeah.
I'm buying food-grade anchovies.
Yeah.
And drying them up.
Yeah.
Or press them for the oils.
Yeah. So you can put that on your omelet or on your dinner.
Yeah. And I mean, one of the problems with being real, we used to have a vacuum-packed octopus.
Yeah.
That came out of L.A.
Yeah.
But then people started eating them here a number of years ago.
Yeah.
And the prices went through the roof. So we no longer offer that product.
Oh, my gosh. That's
interesting. We just can't afford to buy it and process it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
We need the people to quit eating them, and then I can go back to processing them as bait.
Yeah.
I'm the guilty party.
Yeah, but I mean, that was a great halibut bait, or sturgeon bait even, the baby octopus. It was a tough bait. It stayed on a long time.
Yeah. And any other tips that you can offer using Procure? Because I know that you've got water-soluble and oil, and some for dry fly fishing, some for, crankbait fishing.
So if for fly fishing, we have the water-soluble. And that's the water and the oil, and we blended about 15,000 RPMs and put a binding agent in it.
Oh.
So that won't mat the fly down. It'll still pulsate and flutter through the water. And then we have the bait oils for injecting or marinating real bait. And then we have the super gel if a guy's using beads or corkies or lures or soft plastics, anything artificial, he would want the gel products.
Yeah. Well, how long does this stuff last? If you put it, if you're, doing a slow troll for one thing, or casting flies for another, give us an idea how often you have to
on
replenish
the super gel, that's going to last the longest. So on your lures for trolling, that's going to go up to 40 minutes, putting out a scent trail. And then the bait oil is probably going to last 10 to 14 minutes as it's milking out of the bait.
Yeah.
And then the water soluble for the flies, that's going to be the shortest time. That's about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, well, that's probably about 10 casts. It's easy just to drop some on. And Frank is
we believe it makes a big difference.
Frank is an avid fly angler. Do you ever tried that, Frank?
Yeah, when I take the little kids out, and I want them to catch something like bluegill and crappie, yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
I like my kids to catch fish when I take them out.
Yeah, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
It makes a big difference.
A lot of times it's their first one.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than seeing a little kid smile, or a little girl with their smile so big you can't see their eyes.
Yeah. Well, they've got a death grip on this wiggly thing that they carrying around.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I used to think girls would be more scared of the fish. The little girls grab them fish faster than little boys. I am not lying to you.
Yeah. Yeah, just squeeze it. But, fish probably don't
That's
like
amazing.
it, but yeah. You do a lot of that kind of thing, and I'm sure that Steve helps out a lot of to beginning anglers.
Yeah. We do. We are set up, we work with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, and they have different fishing days for the youth. And both Phil and myself go and attend those, probably a half a dozen a year, where we bring cured salmon eggs and help bait hooks and show them how to tie knots.
Yeah.
And untangle goof ups.
Yeah. Tying knots and untangling goof ups, yeah.
Yeah, that's John's job.
Oh, I'm famous for fly fishing that way. You lift the rod, you're loading the rod, and then you move it forward, and you go, wait a minute, why is that up in the tree?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had
we all resemble that.
Yeah.
We all resemble that remark once in a while.
But real quickly on fly fishing, there's ways, just drifting or drop it in the water sometimes work real well. Because, salmon fishing, they could be swimming right around your ankles. You don't really have to be able to throw it 50 feet.
So if I'm fishing from the shore, I will usually start in close and do a drift or a couple drifts, and then gradually work my way out deeper.
Yeah.
Because more times than not, especially first thing in the morning, they are right tight to the boat.
Yeah. All right.
Guys walk up, and they got to cast the middle of the river, and they just pass up a ton of fish.
Okay, well, we're going to let you go now. You got to get back to work at the Sportsman Show. So we appreciate you taking a few minutes off and helping us out.
Not a problem.
All right.
Glad to do it.
Thanks. Go to fishhunttalk.com and listen to the show as many times as you want. And then go to Unreal Fishing Tales. Check out their equipment and give me a call.
Honey, that sounds like rain. Hurry up, woman. Get the youngins. Let's go.
The road stretches for miles in front of you, and with the Ram 1500, you'll be able to reach mile after open mile. It gets a best-in-class 25 miles per gallon highway, so your destination won't just be determined by your gas gauge, but by your gauge for achievement. And the Ram 1500 is the first ever back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Guts, glory, Ram. See your local Ram dealer today for great deals. EPA estimated 25 mpg highway based on V6 4x2.
A full-service fly shop, His and Her Fly Fishing, offers FFI certified international fly fishing instructor and guide service with Frank Selby. Listen to Frank as host of FishHuntTalkRadio.com or listen live Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Sirius XM Radio Channel 211. Custom flies are handmade to your order in-house in Newport Beach. Fishing in Mexico, Belize, Florida, or the Rockies, Frank and the staff will deliver exactly what you need. Flies and gear. Google His and Her Fly Fishing. Alaskan RV Butler. Guiding, fishing, hiking, sightseeing, adventure. The Alaskan RV Butler. Like a cruise on wheels in the comfort of an RV, view the wonders of Alaskan interior, streams, ocean, and wildlife. Or fish for the big one, all while pampered by Mike, the Alaskan RV Butler. Mike's inclusive tours serve butter-drenched shellfish and mouth-watering steaks. Mike is your personal chef, chauffeur, guide, and planner. And for the real Alaska, contact MikeRVButler at gmail.com. That's MikeRVButler at gmail.com.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Sales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Sales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtails.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtails.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtails.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELFunadventures.com.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our host, Frank Selby. Frank, you've got a friend of yours on the line. Would you like to talk to him?
Yes. Nick, first thing I'd like you to do, first I'll say your whole name. Nick Jackson. He guides Pyramid Lake in the winter, and then he guides the Green River in the summer. He's been a friend of mine for quite a few years, and in my opinion, he's one of the best for a young kid.
Yeah, there you go. Did you teach him, Frank?
Nick, would you give out your website first, and then we'll get to talking?
Okay, so the website's pyramidlakeguides.com. and that's for Pyramid Lake north of Reno, Nevada, and that's a wintertime fishery from October to June 30th. And then also Dry Fly, Utah is for the Green River in Utah.
And how many fish have you caught in double digits today?
Today, there's a group of 3 of us fishing together, just some buddies, and I think we got 6 to the net that are over 10. That's an abnormal day. It's not average, but when you hit it right and all the stars align, you get. So January time is classically known as a slower time, but when you hit it right in January, you get a lot of big fish. Not a lot of fish. I got 5 fish, and I got 2 over 10.
Well, that's not a bad way to start the day.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about Pyramid Lake? I mean, I've got a vague idea. I've never been there. I know it's big, and I know it's now is it in Nevada or California?
So it's in Nevada. There is a Pyramid Lake in California, but this is Pyramid Lake, Nevada. It's on a Paiute reservation. It's about 30 miles long and 5 to 9 miles wide. It's a really big lake.
That is a big lake.
And and so it's just north of Reno. So like anybody skiing at Tahoe, if really the best fishing on the lake is during bad weather. Yeah. So if it's a dumping out, go fishing, and then the next day go skiing.
There you go.
But it's really just an hour from Tahoe, and it's a half hour from Reno. So,
so you can fly into Reno and rent a car and be where you're at in 40 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. 40, 45 minutes you'd be on the lake. And it's really accessible. It's everybody on this lake fishes from shorelines. We use ladders. Today we're fishing on rock, so you don't need a ladder. But if you see any picture with guys fly fishing off of a ladder, that's Pyramid Lake. And a lot of the lake is sandy. It's a lot like there's Lake Bonneville and Lake Lahontan, and this is a remnant of Lake Lahontan.
So it's not very deep then? How deep is it?
It's 300 feet deep, so it is deep. But it's an alkaline water.
Oh. Huh. Well, why? Tell us about cutthroat and why they're there. Why it's such a good. Well, one other question is in the winter, January, and where you're talking about, you probably want to wear a jacket.
Yeah, at least. I say bundle up for as warm as you can be, and then take it off if it warms up.
Yeah, later.
Today it's overcast. It's 42, so it's really not that cold. But the morning was cold.
Not for you, it's not.
Yeah,
it's pretty cold.
California guys, it might be a little colder.
Especially if you get a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah, exactly. Like we got a 5-mile-an-hour breeze, and the clouds just came in, and it's like. It's just enough that you want to keep your jacket on.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So if we were coming up, what size rod would you recommend for them to come up with a fly rod to fish?
So usually what we're using are 8-weights, a 9-foot 8-weight with a sinking line, and that's for all stripping applications, stripping beetles or woolly buggers. And then for indicator fishing, and this just evolved in probably the last 5 years a lot on the lake. Pretty much everybody's gone over to switch rods or a small stay, and that's just because of the wind. You can throw it better. You don't have to worry about your back cast. Like today, we're fishing off of rocks, we're drifting indicators.
Yeah.
And we don't have a back cast, so the switch rod you can get it out 50 feet, 60 feet on a really good cast, and you're covering a lot more water effectively with the switch rod. And we're using 7-weight switch rods or 6-weight stay rods.
Thank you. Now, one more question, and this one you're going to kill me. What would be the 3 main flies that somebody should bring up with them?
And what
color?
So for stripping, I would a bugger, a black woolly bugger or a black booby, and then a white beetle. The white beetle I never take off my line. It's a fly that specifically was designed at Pyramid Lake, and it's something that if I don't have it, I feel naked.
Yeah.
And then for indicators, just a wine midge, a black midge, and, a brown midge. Those 3 midges, and then just a few different bead colors mixed in with those midges. That's
what size midge?
The midge, so everybody thinks small. On the lake here, a small one is a size 12. Today we're fishing size 8.
Wow.
So, yeah, and, we're catching big fish. We can get a 20-pounder on any cast.
Oh, yeah.
You need a big hook to at least hold some meat on those big fish.
Right.
And
so,
all your hooks 2X heavy. You don't want to have anything that's, a 1X, 2X, 3X heavy. As heavy as you can get, because the heavy rods, the hooks bend out when the fish get close.
And do you ever catch cutthroat on the indicator?
Yeah. Today all our fish were on the indicator.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When the water temp gets cold in the middle of the winter like this, sometimes drifting a midge, is the best choice.
So that just...
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
His wife has the greatest lunches for you.
Yeah?
Julie, and if he doesn't say that, I'm going to shoot him when we get off the air. I'll fly up there to Reno and drive out and shoot him.
Yeah.
My wife, she takes care of all the clients really well. She loads the lunches up to make sure we have hand warmers and, hot coffee. She takes care of everybody.
Well, I noticed on your email address, it's dryfly Nick, N-I-C-K, Julie, J-U-L-I-E. Oh, no, J-U-L-I.
So dryfly Nick Julie, Julie with no E.
Yeah.
And
that's at
gmail.com. Yeah. And then I also have another website. It's fishingwithnick at Gmail.
Yeah.
Spelled out.
That's an easy one. And by the way, if anybody doesn't write this stuff down, you can always go to the website and listen to it again and again. And that's at Fish Hunt Talk or Fish Talk Radio. It's easy to find. And then it's right on the front pages is our shows, and you just pick the one and listen to it as many times as you want if you miss something.
Hey, Nick, I got one a real important question. I've asked all 3 people we've had on the air. So, what is your normal tips? 15%, 20%, 30%. Well, I over-tip, but you know that. But if I got a good guide, I always over-tip.
Most of the time, it's right around 20%. Right around, $100 is usually around average. And that's just because, you pay around $500 for a day or $400 for a day. $80 to $100 is pretty average. And then, there's guys that, a 120 or 150 can, fairly be common, too. Sometimes you have stellar fishing.
Yeah.
And,
one other thing, it's per person.
Per person, I would say, that'd be more for, if there's 2 guys and I took them out for the day, $100 is usually what I get. If they're super stellar, excited, $150. I've gotten $200 tips. I get that, fairly often too. It's just
you're worth $200 tips and more.
Well, thanks, Frank.
You can be a pain in the rear end, but you're really good.
Well, guiding is not that easy. You're up before most people. You're ready to go before most people haven't even woken up yet, and the sun hasn't come up.
Yeah, and on Pyramid Lake, everybody can fish anywhere on the shoreline. So, like, with hiring a guide, there are times where it's like, hey, I'm going to have you meet me at the spot because I got to make sure we get a certain area.
Yeah.
Because anybody can fish Pyramid Lake. It's a big do-it-yourself fishery. I'm not going to lie. I can tell you having a guide definitely helps. There's a lot to it. You can be in the right spot, but you don't have, a white bead or a copper bead or a silver bead, and the guy next to you has got 3 over 10, and you haven't touched a fish, and there's a lot that goes into it, and for us, we're waking up early. I got up at 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's not an easy job.
Yeah. No.
Well,
we put our time in.
We're going to have to wrap it up here pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, just get dressed warm, and sounds like Pyramid Lake is incredible. I'm sure that you've got more than just Cutthroat. That sounds like what the reason you'd go.
Yeah. One other thing that I want to throw out, the best times for Pyramid is like the fall from the beginning of November to about Christmas.
Yeah,
is good, and so Thanksgiving time it really turns on well usually.
Yeah,
and then January can be good for big fish. Like today's middle of January, and we have a whole bunch of big ones.
All right.
Is Little Bear
Frank,
fishing now?
We got to go, Frank.
Okay.
But we do appreciate you coming on and get in touch with Dryfly Nick Julie at gmail.com and get out on the lake. Thank you. We'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes. Go to the website anytime you want and listen to the show.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Sales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Sales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Sales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishsales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
The Soft Science footbed absorbs the shock of pounding waves, engine vibration, and even rocky terrain. Soft Science shoes are roomy and relaxed, and they drain and dry quickly. Check out the Soft Science Fin fishing shoes and boots and the Fin H2O for kayaking and canoeing. They're lightweight, slip-resistant, and won't mark your deck. See the new styles for men and women and get your pair on at softscience.com. Used by fishermen who know where to get the best fishing gear around, AFTCO makes the highest quality fishing rod components worldwide. If it says AFTCO, you know you have a quality rod. Guy Harvey Clothing, the best outdoor clothing line anywhere, is also available through AFTCO. Longest lasting, functional, and best looking clothing you'll be proud to wear. Only the very best materials and workmanship. As soon as you put it on, you'll know the difference. Look for AFTCO at quality retailers or go to aftco.com. Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too. Shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is Fish Hunt Talk. This is John Hennigan, and we have our host, Frank Selby, his and her fly shop in Newport Beach, and what a beautiful place that is.
John.
Yes, sir.
I got one quick question for you.
Yes.
Let's don't forget to talk about our fishing trip to Alaska.
Well, that's a good idea. We are doing a trip which is an unbelievable deal. The lodge has given us just a really great price. $18.75, which includes tip and prize money. And it is July 12th to the 16th. So it's an unbelievable deal, $1,870, whatever it is. But it's cheap, and it's all-inclusive, and you'll love it. And we'd love to have you, so give me a call. And then also, Frank, we got our first $50 person to send an email by going to unrealfishingtales.com. All you got to do is check out their equipment, which is 50% off of 50% off, if you can believe that. And send me an email with your phone number. I'll call you up and find out what you need. And anybody that calls this week, they get $50 of tackle and prizes. I mean, how could you not do that? Come on. How long does it take? A minute, 2 minutes?
I thought that was every 10th person.
Well, this week it's anybody that gets in touch with us. So it's
boy, what a deal!
It is.
I think I'll call you.
Yeah, you can do that. I got to send you some stuff anyway. But yeah, just send me an email. Just send it to John at fishtalkradio.com after you check out Unreal Fish Tales, and then send me your name and phone number. I'll get in touch with you, and we'll put together a package of at least $50 and tune it to what it is that you want and what type of fishing you're going to do. So, I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? Just do it. How long does it take to do
really.
it? And it's free. It's not a prize where you get entered into a contest. I mean, anybody that gets in touch, they get it. It's done, 100% done. So do that. And then, of course, we've got our July trip to Ketchikan. I'd like to hear about some people that are interested in going. And that is July 12th to the 16th. And just get in touch with me that way also. Just go to Fish Hunt Talk Radio or fishtalkradio.com and get in touch, and we'll fix you up. What else you got, Frank?
Oh, nothing much. They're still catching tuna down here, now all the way to Cabo San Lucas.
That's what I understand. That's what I understand.
Can't believe how many tuna we have around this year.
Well, Frank, I've always believed, man, you can believe what you want or don't want about climate change and that, but from what I've seen, there's been, in the last 20 years, 40 different computer models and prognostications, and so far, 4 of them have been wrong, 4 out of 4. But there's definitely things that we can do that have an effect. It's cyclical, yes, but we got to just stop poisoning the ocean and give the fish a chance to survive. But this year has been unbelievable. Marlin are thick, down in Cabo, as we heard, in Dorado. They're thick. So it's even now it's January. If you want to go down there, let me know. We'll take care of you. And we got to wrap it up, Frank. So we appreciate your help in coming on, and get in touch with me, guys. It's not that difficult. Just reach me at fishtalkradio.com. If you have any questions, I'll lead you through it. So it's John at fishtalkradio.com. All right, you can listen to us anytime online. Just go to the same website, and all the shows are there. You can listen to right on the front page. All righty, thank you, Frank.